Greetings, gamer guys and gals. Welcome back to my Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum. This is part 3, everybody. And we are actually going to take our adventure to the pre-gym. We just spoke with the mayor, and he actually told us to go to the Pokemon Stadium, which is humorous. I almost want to say that he's kind of like juxtaposing the fact that this series is not really a sequel to the Pokemon Stadium games, but it's like the next iteration of them. Again, not a sequel, but an iteration of them. And I almost want to say that that's intentional that he said that, because all of the stadiums, quote unquote, in this game are called Colosseums, not stadiums. So either that's a mistake or an unintentional or an intentional reference, I should say. Good grief. All right, let's get back to the pre-gym. We're going to go ahead and talk to Justy again. Wes, go for it! I'll be right here cheering! Looks like you're ready. Well, let's get this started. In all, you'll be facing 4 trainers. They're all a handful, I can vouch for that. And now, this is where your opponent enters. Do you feel like taking on some grass-type Pokemon? Then I'm the one you want. Cool Trainer Botan would like to battle. Sort of like botanical, I guess. He has Sunkern and Hoppip. Interesting choices. Sunkern is literally like one of the worst Pokemon of all time, and Hoppip is not very far behind. Let's be honest here. But it doesn't matter, because we are just going to blow through this as best as we can. Ooh. I would have been really shocked had that Sunkern survived, honestly. I think Sunkern has like a base stat average of 30. Like all of his stats are 30, I want to say. Don't know for a fact it's been that long, but really, what does it matter? Tail Whip. Oh, my defense is precious to me. Oh, that's another thing too. This game, because it's double battles only, they did switch up around a lot of the mechanics in the game to sort of go along with that. And one of those things is that a lot of these moves that seem pretty darn useful actually become a little bit more useful, like Tail Whip, for instance, because of the ability to affect both the Pokemon at the same time. It's one reason to actually pick Howl over Swords Dance, because you can buff the attack of both your Pokemon. How did you like that? You're more than strong enough. I'm going to toughen up some more. I hope you keep working too. Well, see you, dude. In your fancy elevator. So what's your plan? Do you keep chugging on with your battle challenge? Yes, we do. Okay, gotcha. Let's get the next battle started. And then up we come from an elevator. I do like this female class. She is, I would dare say, one of the prettier classes in this game. Absolutely. Leave water type battling to me. I'll teach you just how strong the water type can be. Cool Trainer Liqui would like to battle. I like how their names are puns. Sent out Meryl and Surskit. Surskit's actually a really cool Pokemon that is pretty underrated for the early game. But the problem is that because Surskit has a pretty bad evolution with a really bad typing, and even loses the cool factor of his typing. He's a water bug Pokemon, the first, and he turns into a bug flying type. Why? Missed opportunity, that's why. Helping Hand. Let's blast through. This should still be a one-hit KO. Oh! 50% buff, and it still only did that much damage. Intriguing. Speed sharply rose, and defense curl. Does Meryl have defense curl rollout? That would be very interesting. I kind of doubt that's the case, but, you know. And Surskit is just going to continuously use agility until he is blue in the face. Or she. She. Wow. Well, Meryl, you are gone. You may have survived quite a beating. Quite a beating. But you are thwarted. We're going to go ahead and use Secret Power, Confusion. We kind of want to just beat the Surskit. Move on, kind of deal. This is a really cool place to go ahead and get a little bit of early game EXP. You're not going to get a lot, being honest. You're really not. But some EXP is better than none, you know? That's pretty much what it is all about. Because the fact of the matter is, since there's no wild encounters and there's no routes, there's really no early game grinding except for the paths that you have to take in this game. Like, you can totally skip the pre-gym. You don't have to fight this at all. So it is optional. I was impressed by your Pokemon. And we're getting a decent amount of money, too. My goal is to become the ultimate water-type battler. Back to more training for me. And down you go on that really cool elevator. Pokeball elevator, too. So what's your plan? Do you keep chugging on with your battle challenge? Of course. Okay, gotcha. Let's get the next battle started. Is it you? Do you want to battle me? You don't look like a trainer. Well, it doesn't matter. You can learn how a proper trainer battles from me. Rich Boy Duggo would like to battle. Sent out Trapinch and Swinub. Very interesting combination here. I actually really like Trapinch. I love the Flygon line. Even when Mamoswine became a thing, I still don't really care for the Swinub line, if we're being honest. But, you know. Actually, we're probably going to want to take out Trapinch pretty much as soon as possible. Because, for some unknown reason, he has a 100 base attack, which is pretty nuts. There's a lot of fully evolved Pokemon that don't have that much. Another interesting thing is that his evolved form after this, Vibrava, actually loses some attack. And then he goes back to 100 after he gets to his final form, Flygon. It's a very cool feature. And a lot of things about Gen 3 Pokemon is they kind of did this a lot. Like, for instance, the whole Surskit to Masquerain thing, and then how that Nincada is a bug ground type that turns into a bug flying type and a bug ghost type at the same time, like split evolution. That's so cool. And it's hardly a thing you see anymore in Pokemon games because they're trying to be cool with things, but more in line of like the normal kind of cool. They're not really doing anything crazy. You're tough, even though you don't look it. Rich Boy only gave me 540? Hello? The way you battle is, interesting. You might say it's unique, or maybe it's just chaotic. Well, I'll wish you the best of luck. Oh, of course, we're going to keep on chugging. Absolutely. Let's get this battle started. We want to get to the fourth fighter. We want to beat the fourth fighter. Your challenge is accepted. I do hope you're ready. Lady Gwyn. So she's not Rich Lady, even though she is like a mirror image of the Rich Boy, but female. Geodude and Rhyhorn. So she's the ground type. Or is she the rock type? Or is she the both? Who knows? Either way, we're taking her on and we're taking her down. Both of these Pokemon are very strong defensively, so we're obviously going to use our special attacks. Oh, Geodude, one-hit KO. It's not surprising. 130 base special attack is pretty nuts. And Rhyhorn took nothing. That little chunk that you saw there with his best attack, Bite, I'm pretty sure that's literally the best attack that Umbreon can learn in all of Pokemon Colosseum when he comes with it. It's kind of a shame a little bit if we're being honest here. He's gonna do little damage to nothing all the time like that. But that's okay, because we don't have Umbreon just for attacking. We have Umbreon there for support as well as for defensive capabilities, because walls in Pokemon double battles are much more useful, I would say. Yeah, useful. I must commend you for a battle well played. Again, the rich kid's giving me nothing. Very stingy. My battling style must have been too sophisticated for you. Yeah, that's definitely it. Whoa, that was inspiring. You showed me a great battle. It deserves a gift. I want you to have this. Obtained the white herb. You don't have a full party of Pokemon yet. When you get 6 of them, I'd like you to come see me again. That's when I will be your opponent. I'll be looking forward to it. So we get the white herb. I don't think it's the only way to obtain it in this game. I actually do believe that with Mountain Battle, you can obtain the white herb through coupons. I'm not for sure on that. We'll find it out sooner or later. However, the white herb is actually pretty cool. It's a pretty cool competitive item. It's a pretty cool useful item just in general, especially if you're going to use Pokemon that have things like Draco Meteor or Overheat, so on and so forth, or anything that really makes them lose their own attack or special attack or any other stats. Like for instance, Shell Smash. I don't even know if there's any Pokemon in this game that can do, I doubt it. There's probably no Pokemon that have Shell Smash in this game, but you can get Shell Smash in this gen. So it just really synergizes well with stuff like that. Would I use it normally? No, I would not. But let's go ahead and check out this elevator. All right. So what we see here, very good training of that magic card, by the way. What we see here is basically 4 different environmental areas. We got a grass, a water, a desert, and like a rocky terrain, earthy terrain kind of thing. And it's just so cool that this is even a thing. They didn't have to make this. They could have just had the elevator do nothing. And after you beat the trainers, just go down and you never had anything other with it. Hey, where did I dig to? Where'd my Sandslash go? Come on, boy, come out with it, please. Excellent. Don't forget that timing. That's going to make us surefire winners. That's it. Yes, Splash. Way to go. I'm telling you, she is a great Pokemon trainer. This is a training center. It has a variety of terrain, so any kind of Pokemon can train where they are most comfortable. Oh, no. Not like that. Like this. Try again. So there's not really anything down here except for a scenic view, and it's actually kind of, in my opinion, it's cool. I think this is one of those like hidden touches that a lot of games don't put in them pretty much anymore, in a way where it's like, this area doesn't need to exist. It really doesn't need to exist. It's got no actual purpose other than to be a cool little foundational thing to say, hey, this is where the trainers would fight at. All right, so one thing I will say though, as a conclusion of the pre-gym for this current time, I love how there's great balls. One of my favorite Pokeballs. When you do actually get 6 Pokemon, a full party, you come back to fight Justy. It can be pretty well worth your time. He does give you a TM for that. We're going to talk about it when it occurs. Alright, so I think it's time to take the advice of the mayor of Fennec City, Escade, and go up here and see the Pokemon Stadium, quote-unquote. Hi, did you know? Did I know what? They say that Team Snag'em's hideout was blown up. Who could have done such a thing? Hi, did you know? Isn't it amazing? Really? I don't know if that's supposed to be like a joke or something, but it's like they do this in the Pokemon games where it's like you'll talk to an NPC and he'll say, "Did you know this? Did you know that?" And he doesn't say what you were supposed to know. I don't know what you're talking about. Isn't this city's stadium amazing? Oh, I wish I could soon battle at a stadium as fabulous as this one. Hi, are you here to take part in the challenge too? Yes. Oh yeah, well, me too. I came here hoping to participate in the challenge, but I was disappointed. By the time I arrived, the challenge has already started. I wanted to win this knockout challenge. I would have liked to win the cash prize and the technical machine. TM. Welcome to Fennec Stadium. This is where we register trainers for challenges. However, the current challenge has already started, so we are no longer accepting trainers for this challenge. Please come back and enter the next challenge. Isn't that highly anticlimactic? What a shame. Hey, Wes. We finally found you, you filthy double-crossing traitor. Wrecking the hideout wasn't good enough for you, so you rip off the Snag machine? You've got some nerve! Who are these people? Huh? Are they Team Snag'em? And what do they mean by traitor? Wes, you mean? That's right, pretty lady. He's from Team Snag'em, just like us. But he's no ordinary member, he's a snagger. He's the best in Team Snag'em at snagging Pokemon without fail. No way! Is it true? Is it true, Wes? See, you can say yes or no, and if you say no, she just sort of says, actually, we're going to go ahead and go say no. Oh, you gritted your teeth, didn't you? Didn't you? Then it must be true. That's a little shocking. Hey, Wes, come on, hand it over. Give back the Snag machine you ripped off from the hideout. Snag machine? Wes, do you really have something like that? The Snag machine's built for trainers. When a trainer puts the Snag machine on, their Pokeballs are converted. Ordinary Pokeballs are turned into Snag Balls that can steal Pokemon from their trainers in battle. Hey, you blabbermouth, keep that stuff secret. I get it, Wes. That's why these creeps are chasing after you. Creeps? What do you mean by creeps? God, this is getting us nowhere. If you won't give it up willingly, we'll take it by force. Team Snag'em, Walken would like to battle. Corphish and Coffin. A Gen 1 and a Gen 3 Pokemon. I will say that this game does have a variety of Gen 1, 2, and 3 Pokemon, but most of them are actually enemy Pokemon. Most of the Pokemon that you have the opportunity to catch in this game are either Gen 1 or 2. And that's another thing I would dare say is kind of a shame about this game, if I was being honest. I wish all the Pokemon you snagged were Gen 3. I know the reason why they did this. They did this specifically because there are Pokemon that cannot be caught in the Gen 3 games regardless. So these games are supposed to supplement that. I get it. Do I like it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I want Gen 3 Pokemon. Gen 3 Pokemon are amazing. Gen 2 and Gen 1 Pokemon, for the most part, not all of them, but for the most part are kind of just like, I'm not a Gen 1er. I just am not. Ah, level 27. Fantastic. All right. I'm actually a big fan of Bite because of the fact that it has a 30% chance to flinch, which is a very good point here. The only other decently good Dark-type move that Umbreon learns is Feint Attack. Now, it can never miss, which is a very useful part of it. I like stuff like that. I like moves that have sort of the second abilities that sort of, help you out. They just help you out regardless. But what I will say is that Bite's ability to flinch, I personally think is far more useful. If it was only like 20% or 10% chance, I would throw it away for Feint Attack because they're the same base power. No, I'm not good enough. Man, these guys are really stingy, giving me nothing. Blast you, Wes. Don't think this is over. We're going to get that snag machine back. Just you wait. Why didn't all three of them fight me? Would have been much more of a challenge. Well, what do you know, Wes? So you're from Team Snag'em. Oh, right. To be accurate, I should say former Team Snag'em. It's okay, Wes. It doesn't matter to me who you are. After all, you're my gallant prince who rescued me when I was in trouble. So it doesn't matter. Besides, I thought up something after listening to those creeps. Listen, Wes, we should go shopping for some Pokeballs. And on that lovely note, I would love to go shopping for some Pokeballs. She's absolutely right. Pokeballs are great. Where we're going to find them is another story. But we're going to have to go ahead and say sayonara about that episode too, because we have gone on long enough and we have done what we wanted to do in Fennec City. Join me next time as we look for some Pokeballs. I'll see you then, everybody.